Well, I'm back for another attack. Had to leave. Had family emergency. We had a yop to pop, and it flinged me to slop, and well, someone needed some new pants for school. So yeah, that taken care of. That humanity will start to be aware of this, no matter how horrifying it's going to be. In my honest opinion, it's about time that some humanity understands pure demonic evil truly exists, and it's in your society, and it's your politicians, left, right, Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative, all of them, all of them. They're not your heroes. They're not your heroes. You're rock stars. You're not your heroes. You're athletes, the owners. You haven't seen this is from my standpoint. I've been praying to God for a very long time that humanity will start to be aware of this, no matter. When are we going to take a look at ourselves and understand what we're doing to ourselves? We are looking to people that don't have our best interest at heart. They have their interest at heart. Why that is, I don't know. Because that's what we're taught these days. I watched. Now, this is only what I think. You guys can take away with it what you want. But I try and see things the way God would want to see things, but I could be wrong. So that's why I don't ever say God told me to tell you. If you stay in silence and you know there's a problem, or you stay in silence because you're a victim, maybe you leave this earth as a victim. I said this before. I don't know if Justin Trudeau has an NDA from when he left school. Pat King says that there's one. I've seen the newspaper, Buffalo something. I don't think it was out of America, but was it out of something to do with Buffalo? It was the news article saying that Justin Trudeau had an NDA. That family, as much as it thinks it's the victim, and if it took money to let more victims be created because they got compensated for their pain, I don't think that goes good with God. I think that those are some of the scummiest people who would go through something so traumatic and let it happen to others because they're willing to cover up for somebody. Because rolling, 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 I watched this thing and like I don't know how everything works, so I could be wrong. You know what I? All these Epstein victims, eh, bud? Looks like a lot are getting paid out for a hoax. You know what I mean? So it's like the Queen. She paid money for the hoax that was being played on her son, and or the hoax that was played on Pete Hegseth. Eh? Some woman just ran around saying he sexually assaulted her.
Well, he left her with an NDA and some cash. Now, if I was that woman, I'd come clean. Yeah, I tried to blackmail, but then again, he wouldn't say she tried to blackmail him. Eh? Oh, Pete, that clever boy. Anyways, I worry about the Epstein thing too. Because they're probably like, these people are probably like, "Fuck, nothing's ever gonna happen. I might as well fucking get something for all the pain that I've been through." That's not the right thing to do. That's definitely not being with Jesus. That's why I say, hey, I just want Justin Bieber to be with Jesus, the real one. I don't trust Hillsong. Do you guys trust Hillsong? I, yikes. Yikes. Few controversies there, eh? Just a few. Carl Lentz used to be his big man, but fuck. Oh my goodness. Justin could set the world straight. Things are over exaggerated in what happens in Hollywood, or hey, we can make sure P. Diddy never gets out of jail. Make sure you tell Trump or Humper you don't want fucking pardon either. You know what I mean? Tell Trump. Tell Trump to face those fucking victims, eh? Or release Jelaine. Because if there's no customers, what the fuck is she being like? Who are the victims? Who are the victims of, and who are the people that purchased and like fuck, hey guys, come on. Hey. Lex Wexner not even investigated by the intelligence of the USA. Hey, fuck. No wonder everybody wants to sell out because nobody fucking cares. Unless it's till it happens to them, right? Till it happens to them, rolling, rolling, rolling. Back of a party too, Carl. Damn that vaccine. I don't back any parties, buddy. I think if you're gonna have like people representing you, they shouldn't be part of a party, buddy. They should be part of representing you and not have anybody else in their party convince them to go against you, buddy. You see how this party system stupid? Then again, you guys can't figure out that the most popular person should win. I like that. It must hurt to have your brain, but hey, it must hurt. But hey, good news is there's people out there that like you, dude. I seen it on the interwebs. You know that really brilliant Steve guy? He fucking loves you. He loves nothing more than to kick back and fucking watch you destroy Martha. His kids would be proud of him, eh? Would he want his kids watching you? Would he? Hey, buddy. Steve's not very smart though. Do you think Stevie's a smart guy? Hey, like that? Like he makes shit up about him and his wife, and like, what do you like? Just hey, buddy. I think it's awesome. I've been out here trying to warn you about the evil coming for your children forever, and you have spat on my face. Fucking tried to make me look like a joke. Hold me down. And when you guys are gonna fuck, I feel bad for you. I do. I didn't do it to you though. Guys, I didn't do it to you. Okay. Those who have done stuff to me, I didn't do it to you. But don't think of me as like a child of God. Think of everybody as a child of God. And everybody out there, think about if you're one of these kind of fucking idiots. Stop. Stop. Would you want to go to God like that? Really? Honestly, to come against somebody who wants a better world for the children, and you want to sit there and tell him what a piece of shit he is, lie on him, talk like you guys are gonna have to prove all the things you ever said about me. And there's hours and hours of footage of you guys just talking right over my videos. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be gravy. It's good job, guys. And to show the world who you are. But then again, guys, if I'm the idiot that you guys say I am, I'm ready for it. Well, me. I'll leave the internet. I'll go find myself and try and be a better self. Because if the children are safe, I'd rather not do this shit. You know what I mean? Fucking, it don't feel good. Nobody cares really. But I am seeing people that do care. I am. I'm starting to see people that do care. You know what I mean? We just need to come together and use our brains and fucking take out Soros. If we take out Soros, only if Soros has to be taken out. I might be wrong about the brain usage he's using on you guys, okay? I might be wrong. I don't think so. We'll go over it if you want. We'll go over the Soros touch. How he's got you guys acting like buffoons, picking sides, not trying to figure out who really. Can you imagine you having to wake up in a world where somebody was telling you that there's bad shit coming for your children and you just fucking ignored them, trashed them, tried to beat them down and fucking you should be ashamed of yourselves, you fucking morons. Really? Like I want to feel bad for you, but it's that mind control I know you're under. I know this isn't really who you guys are, because I know who you really are, and you don't. And it pisses you off because you want to be what you are. And I know Christ is in you. I know your power. I know what you can do. But because you want to play with the devil. It's a bad deal, guys. I'm trying to tell you. Like, think about it from God's perspective. What you guys do, is this good for your souls? Hey, should you double check and make sure all the shit that you've been saying about me is for realsies? Because if you're playing in his fake, you might bake. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I just say, hey, I hope it's just the atheist stream. Those who never gave a fuck, but never wanted to hurt anybody, but would have walked away from somebody being hurt if they knew they could have been hurt too. You know what I mean? Those ones, the J. Jamesons. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want J. Jameson to burn in hell for eternity. Fuck no, not a chance. I want that for him. I want him to come to God, but I thought like I don't get to pick what happens to people. Okay, there's like you can live in the lie or you can try and figure out what the fuck the truth is. You know what I mean? And I think as long as you're legitimately trying to figure out what the truth is, I think you're trying to be in Israel. But is it? I'd like it to be the atheist stream. You know what I mean? Just fucking when she's good night here, you never no harm, no foul, no fucking she's just Dunskies, you know what I mean? Never to be heard or you never knew you were existed or fucking any of that shit, you know what I mean? That could be when we die, you know what I mean? So if that's it, when you want to go up try and help the kids, when you get crazy for the kids, when you say, "Hey guys, fuck," there's a lot like Donald Trump's not good, guys, not a good guy. Not good for you. Not good for your brains. He's art of the deal. He's a Soros character. You know what I mean? It's all about the perceptions. Perceptions. Like, you guys gotta remember Epstein, what he told you guys. Rolling, rolling. You remember what Epper told you guys, right? Donald, he's a charmer. Fucking charming. There's a reason he's fucking good at business because he's a bullshitter. He'll charm the pants off you, go charm the pants off your woman, and nail her and come back and shake your hand. And I don't think those were Epstein's words, but that's what he was trying to say, I think. You know what I mean? Just trying to simplify things for you guys. Hey, we took the Jim Brewer video. I like Jim Brewer. I want to like everybody. Like I want everybody to not live in a lie. I just want people to try to figure out what the truth is. Look,
Uses the movies and media to hide their agenda in plain sight. You guys want to understand more about the Kurt Cobain Nicole Kidman rendezvous and how it's tied to Eyes Wide Shut? Remember the scene in Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr.?
okay, so that's Bailey Pink. Now, I don't like you guys look. Justin Trudeau apparently fucking partied there at Piggy Palace, whatever that thing was called. They were putting human remains in with the fucking pork, and it went out for sale. Anyway, no, this is real. Penticton Farms. Go Google her. You know what I mean? And Justin fucking partied there. And I got to know this in my head. And then I got to think, NDA. Then there's that woman that was on fucking PBD just saying Justin's, well, on his birth certificate, his fucking Justin or fucking fucking Pierre Elliott Trudeau. Right? The pet. My grandma, she liked Pierre Elliott Trudeau. I'm telling you. She had a dog. She named it after him. She called him Pet. This woman say bad man, bad man. He teach son be bad man, maybe. I don't know. It's disturbing. Either that if that woman's lying, I want her to know she's gonna go to fucking hell. Even if she thinks she's benefiting it from making make-believe stories, but she's telling the truth. Fucking never let her go. But this girl here, she came out saying she was a victim of Penticton Farms. And it's escalated. You know what I mean? Now she's Kurt Cobain and fucking what's that chick that comes from the cult? The one that Tom Cruise married. Fuck Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman, she says Kurt Cobain and Nicole Kidman had a kid. That's her. I hope she's fucking telling the truth. Fuck. Can you imagine? And it's like, what runs through your head to make this shit up just so fucking people like you? Like, I'm not saying that's the case. I hope she's telling the truth. But what about all these people who are out there and telling us all these people are bad because they're victims? There's that fucking, fuck. I don't know. The fucking girl with the tight weavy, the black girl, and she always talks about Jay-Z and all this other shit. I hope she's telling the truth. I really do. Because if you're not, you're just fucking, you're just as fuck. You're gonna end up with these people. Like fuck. Like, what are you to believe these days, right? Like, you think the FBI would be with this girl and they'd be figuring shit out. Expect like Kanye did say that Jay-Z was a fed and Petty did was a fed. You gotta understand that there might be some federale business within Hollywood. And I personally think that fucking Sean Penn, Spicoli. I don't think he acted well when he was with Zelensky. I just didn't fucking buy her. You know what I mean? I maybe it's true. I don't know. Hey, Snoop Dogg, sex tape, got off of some Schmidt. You know what I mean? Is he a fed? Like that guy, you would think if someone sold their soul and someone was going to advance, fuck Snoop Dogg. You don't hear too much brand new music, but he's fucking maybe he has new music. I don't hear it. I only know a couple songs. You know what I mean? He's everywhere. NFL, NHL, UFC. He was like part of Dana White's fights and like. And have you guys ever seen Snoop in a dress? Is that part of the curriculum or what gives there? I don't know. I'm concerned. Why? Because I do know there's a sex tape out there. And see how our imaginations go. Because they wouldn't tell us what was on it. But, hey, guys, hey, could you imagine living with fucking people having shit over your head and they could just destroy you? You know what I mean? I'd rather tell on myself and come to God than fucking lay in my stupidity because I think I have to do it. No, you don't. You sell your soul when you do it, I guess, when you say. Like, I'm not saying that's what happened, but if that's what happened, Beats by Dre, that was huge, eh? You guys should look. He made a fucking, when he was operating, the fucking, I seen how much it cost to fucking build a fucking set of those. And that price point that they were at, oh shit. I should look and see where they were made. Okay. I don't even remember that part. But yeah, there was you got the right name behind the headphones. Let me tell you. Anyways, what else do we got going on today? This is their plan for 2026. Sam the illusionist. I hope he's on the right side of things because I think he said he's like Trump's for the with fighting with the Galactic Federation of Aliens or something. I don't know. I don't know what Sammy's all about, but he does, and that's what mattered. You know what I mean? I hope he's on the right side of things. But who knows? Can he connect with the aliens? Has he honed his skills in? I don't know, Brachar. Date, what's his name? Anka or something? Daryl Anka? He does say some good shit though. Eh? I like what he says about Jesus. You're to be like him. That one. Anyways, you know what I mean? I don't know if he's connecting with aliens or not. Name Sammy. I do know that we should have the right to know whether there's a galactic federation of aliens or not, or if there's a bunch of cuckoo brains over there in Israel. Okay, we should know. Is there a bunch of cuckoo brains over there that are part of, like, this dude was part of the intelligence? Like, he's a space guy, super smart. And when he says Donald Trump knows there's a galactic federation of aliens, maybe we should find out if that man's crazy or not. And not just assume that he is. Hey, we should ask that question. Hey, Don Don. Like, this was on ABC News, guys. Maybe they kept it low key, but some of us caught it. Hey, and you guys got to know, me being a Canadian, knowing all about my political past. Not really. Brian Hellier, the defense minister, he says there's a galactic federation of aliens. He never seen the proof himself, but he's going off the words of some Americans that he talked to, which seems fucking weird that you. But then again, it's probably that confidentiality contract that you're supposed to sign if you're high class American. Then again, If you had to sign, why can you tell Hellier and not your people? Hey, when you look after your own people before you looked after Canada, because if you looked after your own people, you would be looking after Canada. You know what I mean? Exposing a galactic federation of aliens would be huge. And well, if Brian Hellier was right, we should stop fracking about. Who knows, eh? Because Donald's a fracker. Is he against the Galactic Federation of Aliens or what? What's going on here? Is it all just a sideshow? Is Donald just an actor playing a narcissistic fucking loser to show you people what you're willing to fall for? Donald Trump, in the end, will be the hero. One way or another. One way or another, Don will get his dreams to come true. You know what I mean? He will be the most famous thing ever. And if I go to heaven, he's coming with me. Not him, but his image. His image will come with me. And I will have statues and statues and statues of the biggest fucking idiots that ever tried to rule humanity. If God would let me do this, this is what I'd love to do. If I got to go to create a world with God, I would want a reminder of all the fucking stupidity that I had to face here on earth. And Donald Trump would be everywhere, just like he dreams. I'd have trinkets on him, ribbons and medallions, and I would every once in a while stop and pray to the great big statue of Trump and say, "Thank you, great one." Thank you for bringing me to the awareness of never wanting to be stupid. I don't know what kind of brain you got operating in there that makes you think that you're with God, but hey, buddy. Yeah, we got to learn from our past. Make it give Don exactly what he wants. I'll bring you to heaven. Don't worry, buddy. I don't know what I get to do. Don't get silly. And I'm just saying, I want to go to heaven and I try real hard. Okay. I ain't sitting back in the bushes protecting the pedos. I'm not sitting here saying I'm right about everything. I've done my investigations and these are the conclusions that I have come up with. Hey, Copper Top, the government is never going to come out and say there's aliens. Well, that's because you're a weak loser. You force it on them. You know what I mean? You find a way just to get one of the fucking a million fucking reporters out there that get to be around Donald Trump and say, "Hey, Donald, I'd like to get back to this Israeli space minister. It's really important. And remember, Don, you'll face eternal hell if you fucking lie to the people." That's how Jesus works, bud. You got to be in the truth. The Bible lies to you. It's not eye for an eye, pumpkin. It's about a new covenant. So just tell the truth and we could find out. We could stop with this shit. We could prove people liars. Take the fucking books off the fucking shelf that this guy fucking did. Obviously, he's a fucking Looney Tune, and we don't need that shit out there. I don't know what Donald says, bud. I know with my own eyes. Fuck, I hope the video's on here actually. Because that Jim Brewer video came up, which was cool. Whoops. Oh no. Ah,
All right, quiet. How old were you? God is real. The world does not need more people to believe in God, just for those of us that do to start acting like it. It's already there. The kingdom of heaven is spread upon the earth, and man sees it not. It's already here. You believe it's possible to change, you act act like it's going to happen. An awareness that we are just on one little rock in infinite space right now, that we're all participating in this. We must all take responsibility for becoming the person we're intended to be. And if you don't know who that is, you find someone who does, and you find a system and a program that can help you, and we'll all do our best together. And it's going to be glorious, glorious. But beyond glorious, it is necessary. Yes.
I don't know if he's on our side, but those are fucking good words. Good fucking words. Find yourself. Know that there is fucking better in you. And you can bring it out to the outside world. And you could make heaven on earth. But instead, you make it hell where pedophiles fucking rule your brains and drive you insane, fucking coming after the ones who do have just common sense, consciousness, and awareness. It's a clown show. Anyways, there's this Harold Dogger guy. I want him to be good too. He talks about the ancestors talk about a time where lights will be seen in the sky. And that's when we will know when fucking shit's gonna fucking and I got like fuck. I've seen lights in the fucking like I don't know. It's not purpose. Is it Elon Musk's fucking Dyson sphere making sure that people see lights every once in a while or like I don't fucking know. But if humanity doesn't come together, look at look at you guys. Copper Top, you have no idea about Christ. Nothing. You don't understand he was about the truth. He was here to show you the way. He was here to walk and show you guys that you're children of God just as he is. Don't let anybody convince you that you're not. But you have to be willing to be it. And in order to be it, you have to stand for it. And that's what Jesus showed you. He was willing to stand for what was right, not bend, but die before he said, no, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I'm not a child of God. The things I have done, you can do too. You don't see her, do you, buddy? You're too busy wrapped up in what you think is hate. It's the truth, and you hate it. And you would rather protect the pedos and the lie than stand with the truth. Well, you better bank on me being the narcissistic idiot and not you, bud, because you put your soul on it. So you better hope so, okay? Okay? You're in a whole heap of doo doo, bud. Why? Well, we'll get to that. Okay, let's. Let's
It's insane. People see how they think that when you're number one, everyone kisses your ass. And talking to you, I learned.
You did to everyone but me.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Okay, that's fair.
I'm telling you guys, I don't know how somebody could do this. If I'm right about her, how the fuck could she come against you guys and tell you how much she fucking loves you? I'm telling you right now, I'm fucking scared because of her confidence and her fucking she's gonna be her own undoing. A child of God would not threaten Candace Owens, saying that she works for Qatar and she's gonna kick her ass. And then when her president gets a plane from Qatar and gives them a fucking playland in America, and she's got nothing to fucking say. She's okay with the murder, death, kill of people because it's for God's chosen people. No, no, Roseanne, you're not God's chosen people. All people are God's chosen people. And if you go against people, you are going against God. And if you are with a country that would murder, death, kill people, then you are part of Satan. Well, the Zohar, it's fuck. She better ask herself. She better ask herself about the fucking. I'm telling you guys right now, and I believe it, and I could be wrong. I fucking more than willing to be wrong. I want to be fucking wrong, Copper Top. You know what I mean? I want this to all be a nightmare in my head. And I'm the fucking problem in the world, bud. But I don't think that I am. I think I'm here on a mission, dude. You go look. Rumors have it that the Mashiach is coming with the brand new fucking Torah on his right arm. And I had this before I even knew that, dude. I'm telling you, if you don't get your brain on the truth and get it off of fucking Soros, I'm really afraid that your soul is going to pay a really bad fucking penalty, bud. But you earned it. Remember that. You earned it because you wouldn't use your fucking brain for yourself and try and figure out the truth. You're a gross little disgusting man because your fucking fifis are fucking hurting and you don't want to accept the fact that you're a coward. But that's the only way to change, Copper Top, is to fucking understand you got a fucking problem. You got a big problem, mister. You got quite a few big problems. And fix them. Do you want to pay a price for eternity just in case that's what it is? I don't think you do. But keep playing your monkey games. And it's not because it's me. Because if I went around and I'm trying to hurt you, Copper Top, like I said, I will be severely punished. If I have hate in my heart and I want you destroyed, I get to pay for that. You understand? Do you comprehendo? I'm not a narcissistic fucking idiot. You just don't like facing the truth. And like I said, I might not have the truth, but let me know where the fuck I'm wrong before you come after me, you little bitch. Barbecue Rebellion continues as that of Skelly, whatever that is. Like, if you're talking about ACDC earlier, right? Like, look at the imagery. You got the horns, you got the tail, and if you want blood, you got it. You guys want my fucking blood? Come get it. But I'm telling you, this don't end well for you people. Because I'd rather take a physical beating than the fucking mental one I've taken in this fucking world. She's brutal. Brutal, boys. Really fucking brutal. You pretty got some pretty thick noodles out there in the world. You know what I mean? Thinking you fucking know everything. Look at this fucking idiot. Look at this. Watch this. Like, this is on the loose. This is out on the fucking loose, out on the prowl in America. We got some real programming problems, okay? This, I don't know what happened to this, but this has a real problem.
Noah Smith touched you, your own son. That's your son's name, in case you didn't know. Yeah, I really got the
Yeah.
changed.
Uh,
I fucking I can't I think I get raped by my own kids. Yeah. And I see dudes killing their dogs when they pee on the floor and on their dudes. Well, you know, motherfucker can't control his bladder while he's seizing out. I don't know why you want to throw a fit about him peeing. If I fucking seized out, I'd pee too. Why are you throwing a fit about the pee on the floor, Carl? Show me where on the bear Noah touched you.
You're gonna regret using my son's name. You got a problem with me, idiot? And you want to get your point across saying son? You want to personalize it, buddy? When the story is told from my side, like it has been a million times on here, no one ever wanted to listen. I posted that fucking video so I could talk about it. No one ever let me talk about it. Not ever, not once. But you all wanted to use it against me. I got nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing. I never tried. I wasn't right all the time. I never tried to hurt anybody. Not once, not ever. I only hurt feelings with my questions. And when you ain't got no one to talk to, like I said, hey guys, the one conversation where I think God came into my brain and said something to me was the weirdest fucking thing. And he said, Carl, you're going to feel like you're going crazy, but you're not. You're going to be strong enough to get through this. What happened was my imagination station went wide fucking open. So I'm like a brand new baby and I'm asking questions and I'm seeing all this evil and I can't, because I know on one side of my brain this what I'm thinking over here it probably isn't real, but I have to make sure and ask questions and when no one will talk to you and they just keep telling you what a piece of shit you are, what a piece of garbage, how fucking crazy you are, and you're like, how can you call me crazy when you won't listen to what I have to say? You only take part of shit and fucking use it against me. Like, how the fuck do you even know? You guys have no idea how you guys drive each other fucking mental. It's brutal. You know what I mean? I'm the spirit. I tried saying, hey, I think this is a spiritual awakening. Someone please. This ain't the way they're talking about it. At times, I thought it was going to be rainbows and sunshine at the very beginning. This is a spiritual awakening. I thought it was going to be rainbows, sunshine, and fucking good. Because I was going to stand. That's when my fucking truth, I was solid. Fucking nothing's going to break me down. And it was lie. Boom, lie. Boom, lie. Boom, lie. Anyways, rolling. You fried your brain doing mushrooms. But I did mushrooms for a very short time. What if they helped me? What if they actually helped me? What do I say that has me all loopy because of mushrooms? Hey? Is it because I identify your fucking stupidity and ignorance? Like, what is it about my mushroom use way years ago that has you so concerned that my brain is lost and I'm never going to find it again? And I'm just, I need to get on the doctor's meds quick, stat. Hey? Fun. What if the pharmaceuticals are fucking people's brains up, eh? Making them think everything's fucking rainbows and sunshine. Meanwhile, the elite pedophiles are out there just fucking bowing down on your brains. Everything will be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Like Jim Brewer talking like I don't like doing this, and it's just my personal opinion, okay? And I'm allowed to have it because Klaus Schwab told me he's penetrated most of my government. Okay, so we got this Weber canoe guy. Eh? Oh, he looks the part. All the natives, they love him. And he does look the part. He's just And he's a lover. He's a lover. He's a lover, not a hater. No way. He's a lover. And I think he loves himself some WEF. Let me explain why. He's into universal shit, okay? I know he wants to make sure everybody's fed and all this other shit. He's so good. So he's gonna take care of you guys. And, I've noticed watching some shit, a little bit of an anger problem. A little bit of a liar, got caught in a few lies. You know what I mean? Covering up his anger problem. anyways, anyways. Yeah, and he's really strong. Like, I want him to be a rainbow warrior. I hope he is. Like, a lot of people fucking on this guy, they love him. They think he is a rainbow warrior. He is the leader they've been waiting for. And he's fucking a rainbow warrior, all right. He's fucking him and his government will fucking come after you if you want to disagree with what they're doing with your fucking children and you want to decide you're gonna get him and his government's full fucking attention. Yeah, but you want to have that stance where you think that children should be chemically fucking castrated or fucking castrated at all. I say let them fucking at least grow their fucking brains until, let their brains fully develop before they fucking make those decisions. But he'd make me a hater. And him and his government would give me their full fucking attention. Right? Full fucking attention. Well, you got God's attention, Web. You are a rainbow warrior, but which side are you for, Pumpkin? Because if you're the one with pride, guess what's gonna happen? Guess what's gonna happen? And I'm not saying anybody who's gay gets to go to hell. I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? I'm not to judge. I'm not gay. I don't know. My job as a man of Christ is to try and bring people to Christ, and that's to themselves. And they get to figure out what they are, but they got to be truthful and honest with themselves. You know what I mean? Sometimes that'll be hard. Sometimes you have to have conversations with others. If you're gay and you're with Christ and you're not trying to hurt anybody, what? I don't know. Who goes to hell? A gay person who's not trying to fucking hurt anybody? Like, we don't even know how people got to be gay. Something they're putting in the water? Is it something they're programming into us? Why does the world like it does? The world seems like really gay these days. You know what I mean? It just seems to be getting gayer. And I'm not saying that. Just what makes it gay? Is it in the water? What is going on? Or is it just people are born this way? My job as a man of Christ is just to say, hey, let's try and live in the truth. And just because you're gay doesn't mean you have to be down with everything that they tell you you're supposed to be down with. Mutilating children, you shouldn't be down with. Just because they say you're part of your society, it's just, you know what I mean? And if you want to be gay, I mean, all these straight people are walking around with clothes on. Why do you have to prove your gayness with hanging your dingling out in a fucking parade? Like, it makes no sense. You're just a fucking sexual deviant at that point. You know what I mean? Fuck. I don't know. Like, come on, man. Hmm. The Bible says it's an abomination to God. What's an abomination? Where in the commandments to say, thou shalt not be a homosexual? What's the job of a man of Christ? Now, I don't think you guys understand. Is to get people into the character of Christ. Try and help. Do the righteous things. Just be better every day. Understand when you're wrong. Humble your fucking self. It's not a hard duty to be with God. It's really not. They just make it fucking difficult. And if we change the programming around, you guys would understand that. Fuck. We do it to ourselves. And in fact, we pay for it. We pay for our programming to be idiots. Which one was it under? I say shit to you guys, and I honestly do hope that you fucking go look it up. There's a lot of stupid shit that don't make sense. So we were talking about Roseanne. I used to stand up for Roseanne all the time. I thought she was a part of the good side. I really honestly did. And maybe she is. Maybe there's something I'm not comprehending, and you know what I mean? What was I gonna say? Ah, fuck, I forget what I was even gonna say. You have to pay attention to people. Uh, oh, I talked about Roseanne. I stood with her. Yeah. And I even made videos to Tom Arnold because he went out there telling how crazy she is. And I was like, some of the shit she says is true. And I was like, how can you call her crazy? Because one of the things he said is saying Obama is an American. And I was like, son, bitch, I think she's right. Why won't these people ever fucking prove it? But they keep saying people who say this are crazy. But there is, I'm not saying Obama's not American. I'm saying he doesn't have American paperwork. And they handed in fraudulent paperwork to cover his actual paperwork. Because when the paperwork got studied, it turned out fraudulent. Okay. Why? Wasn't it his grandmother who said, he's not American, he's Kenyan? I don't know. It's what I hear. Do you guys hear different? Hey? But hey, yeah. Does not. Yeah. It's wonderful. I really took on a. Would you like to find out what that's about? Is that Botoxers? What's going on there? Wouldn't you like to ask Jim Carrey some questions? Like, that's quite the transformation, but hey, is that just me? That's not on the phone. I did. I know I saved it because I keep spouting my mouth off, and if there's the video. I'm deeper, Carl. Nobody seems to want to follow on this. Uh,
Are you aware that we are sending $40 million a week to the Taliban? Yes, sir. Can you name other instances of foreign aid going to terrorist organizations? We have assisted Al Shabaab in Somalia. There's been instances of the Hamzi network in Sudan, Hamas, Islamic Jihad, Hezbollah, Kataib al-Hezbollah, Hayat Tahrir al-Shams in Syria. Dozens of terror organizations have received indirect assistance from U.S. foreign aid. Are you aware that we are sending $40 million a week?
Are you aware we're sending $40 million a week to who was it?
Yes, sir. Can you name other?
Was it the Taliban or was it I cut it?
Sending $40 million a week to the Taliban.
To the Taliban. $40 million a week to the Taliban. Did you guys get the memo on the on the Taliban where they're the good guys now? Weren't we always taught Taliban bad? Taliban bad. And then you got like a whole list of other ones. I don't know what you guys are paying those ones, but 40 million a week, eh? That's great, eh? Could your children use that kind of money? Eh? Could your children use that $40 million a week? A week. Imagine. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with you people. It's maddening out here. It's maddening. It's fucking maddening. You almost just want to fucking quit and just join the sheep. Me want to feel good. Me want comfort. Me tired. Me never give up. Never give up. Not to the likes of yous. And well, I don't do it for views. But I will be in the news. And well, is that good or bad news for the Jews? Hey, hey, hey. Who would have thought if the Mashiach comes, he says, I can do nothing for you. Only you can do for you. But I'm here for a message. I have the new Torah, Torah. Hey, let's all get the truth and stop thinking we're God's chosen people. We're all individuals together. We're humans. And well, we are God's, all God's chosen people, and those who choose to be with God will separate themselves from those who choose not to be with God. This is why Jesus said, when I come, I'm coming for separation. This ain't going to be a good time, pumpkins. You know what I mean? And everybody's thinking, oh, we'll all be in forgiveness and we're all going to cuddle factor up. No, fucking based on my research, there's some Nimrods out there that just can't get shit through their brains. You know what I mean? They don't know what it is to operate good. So these people are going to be within families, perhaps your families, perhaps little me will. They're going to see this. They're going to know exactly who their dad is. I mean, he thinks he's a tough guy out on the internet playing stupid fucking games. People are out here serious, trying to fucking change things or looking for people who do want to change things because for some reason Uncle Will wants me to be his savior. Well, have you saved us yet, Carl? No, we got to come together. I can't. I can tell my story and all sorts of shit, but like, what do you think I'm going to do? Go wield a sword and chop off George Soros, Bill Gates, and Klaus Schwab's heads? I've conquered your brains. No, that's not the godly way. You know what I mean? You guys have to earn your own brains back. I can't. I can't take your brains out for you. You know what I mean? And Trump's another one. How am I supposed to get near Trump? And it wouldn't happen anyways. I don't have a hate in my heart, even for Trump, even though I think he's destroying people and souls and fucking. I still can't hate him. I still want him to come to Christ because you have no idea. I'm telling you guys, I do have a guilty fucking pleasure. I do love watching demons face themselves where they know people know. And they just flail the fuck out. I don't know. It's not a pretty sight. I know you're not supposed to laugh at other people's fucking, but inside, I know those demons are trying to get out and look at them go. It'll be like Ben Shapiro. You'll see him. He'll just you already see his like you don't see his demons, do you? I do. He's got them flailing. He just don't know what's up. I would not want to live in the head of Ben Shapiro, knowing you're a fucking idiot, and no, Like he knows that Candace is just asking questions. And if he was a good little boy, he'd prove her wrong, but he won't. He just wants to make her look like the fucking head case. You know what I mean? But really, it's him. He doesn't know his commandments very well. He doesn't know if your country kills, you kill. You support it, that's on you. And if you support countries who support it, that's on you. Mega, mega, mega. Do you imagine? I hope some people come too. I like when I see Mega now, I'm just like, I just see pedal protector. I just see fucking pedal protector. It's just fucking, it's loser. Well, that's the great thing, eh? We all can have our own Rocky stories. We're down, down for the count because we find out we're just great big losers. Clubber Lang just came in and fucking clubbed the fuck out of us. And now it's our job to work super hard and become better in the brain. Understand that Clubber Lang is nothing. Never give up. You know what I mean? Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Don't ever give up. No matter who comes after you, the whole world can come after you. Psychiatrists, police. I know this sounds weird and it sounds like a victim story, doesn't it? Everybody can come after you. The hospital, your workplace, your friends, people you ask for help, preachers, everybody. Just stand firm in what you believe. But make sure you believe in what you believe. Make sure it's your beliefs and not another man's beliefs. You know what I mean? Don't get yourself caught in a Henry Hildebrand kind of fucking cult, too. That's still like we've been on here for an hour, right? I almost want to do. Then maybe I can get it off. Let's do this. Okay. Because I just like I say this stuff and I know people are just confused and there's a lot of people who would never hurt anybody, but they are hurting people and they don't realize it because they're so enthralled in weakness. And they've got this bizarre sense of love.
I screwed up inventory so bad, dumping $200 knives for $20.
I'm asking you why you're protesting a church event.
Well, firstly, I don't accept that this is a church.
Why would this not be a church?
This place refused to close down during COVID.
That makes it not a church.
Well, because what they did then was to create danger for the whole community.
Look at this guy. We talked about the vid, right? And I mean, it's there in the Epstein files. Bill and Epstein were talking about it. Happened. This man, in his heart of hearts, believes that because this church didn't believe the narrative that was being thrown at them, that they are evil. After all this time, and he can't go back and make sure that he's right, and he's still holding this against. Now, he honestly believes he does not hate in his heart. He believes it's love, and that the other side is hateful.
In their own community.
Unbelievable. Dre Humphrey here with Rebel News, standing in the parking lot of a church. River.
Now, I'm going to tell you the truth about what I think about Rebel News. I think Rebel News relies heavily on Israeli money because it does take you in a very but in the fairness, I mean, a lot of them, I think they think they're doing the right thing, but then I'm like, you know how I talk about Henry Hildebrandt, right? Being part of a cult, and then that cult is also in America, right? And Mexico. The headquarters is in America. Okay, Ohio. Greenville in Ohio, I believe. So why would Rebel News? Because they have propped Henry Hildebrandt up in the past. Why would they not investigate exactly what he's into? How could you prop up a cult leader, making him a freedom fighter? This is what's disturbing. They try and make him look like some sort of hero when they present him too. And I'm just like, I wish you guys would investigate. You could tell me where they're not a cult and where they're dragging people to hell. And I show you those videos of those children. They just fuck with those kids' minds. Like I sat there and watched it where these kids are crying and they're fucking repenting to their fucking owners. Fuck. I'm sorry. I said I never want to live in Greenville. I'm so horrible. Oh, fuck. Oh my gosh. Oh, fucking. Oh, I like when you know what's being done to them and you can see it in their fucking face, and it's hard to watch. Fuck, it's hard to watch. But you guys don't know consciousness. You don't have any awareness of what other people are going through, parent. You know what I mean?
Calvary Chapel. You might know that because also we're seeing a display of protests. That's right. There's people here to protest an event taking place at this church in Langley because that event, which is called Truth Matters, put on Action for Canada, is hosting an elected official. You may have guessed it, MLA Dallas Brody, also the leader of One BC. You're not going to want to miss this report. But before I continue, you should also know, sadly, to do this report and bring it to you, I have to have 2 bodyguards by my side to keep myself and Sid behind.
This is the world we live in today, eh? A reporter goes to do a report at a church, and she's got to take 2 fucking bodyguards with her.
Safe. So if you want to chip in to help cover our expenses, please do so at journalistdefensefund.com. Let's go see why they're here. Why are you protesting a church event? It's not a church, but this is what this is all about. What is it about? Hate. Yeah. Explain. What was hate? Hate. It's all about hate. Go get the camera in Barry Newfeld's face. I'm gonna interview Barry. Good. Right now, Barry's right there. He just got a ton of money. I know. Yeah. Why are you here for Barry? Is that why you're voting? I'm not here for Barry. No. What are you here? I'm here to stand up against hate. But hate's going to be spread by the missed lives of people who are walking into that building. And these people walking in are our neighbors. They're our coworkers, and they're ashamed. They walk right by with their heads down. They don't want to be recognized. Are they?
So she says, hey, our neighbors, our co-workers are all going into this thing to discuss what's going on. And we don't want to go in there so we can hear them. So at least we can tell them what we think. You know what I mean? Instead, we're just it gets good.
Is that shame or intimidation, or are they scared? Do you think we're intimidated?
There are no scaries here.
It's pretty intimate.
So you said this is about stopping hate. What is the hate that you're stopping?
Oh, when they tell residential school survivors, when the leader of a political party, well, it's not really a political party anymore, but one person who claims she's the political party, when she can mock residential school survivors and then is kicked out of the party that she belonged to, shame on her. Shame on her.
But, you know, I've had people, I guess there's a person in
So I don't know if you guys know or not. Residential schools, there's a lot of rumors that there's a lot of dead bodies and that they just mutilated the natives, right? There's these mass graves. There's no proof of this, okay? There's no proof of it. But there's some sort of thing, and it's all they don't want to find out. But they want it to be real without finding out.
who was Indigenous, and she, you know, was super angry and went to town and joined the NDP to call me out. So I've been, I've given a couple of interviews, and I've spoken just like this. I believe that I do know that if we don't have truth, not his truth, her truth, my grandmother's truth, or you know, this whole thing about my truth, your truth. This stuff has to stop. It's like it's got to be the truth.
Did you watch the?
That's it, right there, in a nutshell. Darky, your truth don't matter, bud. My truth, it don't fucking matter. It's the truth that matters, buddy. Where are you lying? Does your truth, do you try to align it with the truth? Or do you like feeling comfortable in your truth? Those are things you got to ask yourself, pumpkin. You know what I mean? Because your truth might get you in trouble. You know what I mean? Don't always want to be right there, Mister. Don't lay in your own ignorance. I don't think it goes good for you.
That okay. Did you watch the 4-second clip or the whole video? So when I watched the whole video, she was saying that there is a such thing as objective truth, and it can't just be people saying my truth or your truth. So she was talking about the difference between subjective or objective truth.
Her party did not like her and what she said.
Are you here because of John Rustad though, or you saw?
So I want you guys to understand that. Because there is no clear answer on these mass graves, right? There's no clear answer. Nobody knows the truth. But these people desperately want it to be true because that's what they've been trained in the brain to think, right? And this other woman's just saying, but wait, you get a better understanding.
This is slightly different issue here, right? So, I mean, you can talk about objective truth and so on.
That's what she was talking about.
You're giving us her lines, so we're going to respond. So we're going to respond to you, okay? So it's fascinating to me that Ms. Brody or whatever she calls herself.
That's your last name, Brody.
Is calling a whole group of people liars.
What group of people?
And she's saying that she does not believe the stories of the indigenous people, right? And so why would they lie?
So I've covered a lot of what she says. What she's raising issue with is the false claim that there had been 250.
So what?
It doesn't matter?
Of course not.
Are you the pastor?
But that's what he's protesting. He's protesting that people Except the fact that nobody actually has the truth because nobody will undig to find out if that is the truth.
Can church that's part of organizing this?
No, I'm not part of. I am a pastor, and so the other thing that I want to
Look at this. This man is a pastor. A pastor.
is, I don't know. Are you familiar with the Bible at all? Okay. What is the one commandment that Jesus gave us?
We're supposed to love God with all that we got, and the second is just like it, to love our neighbor.
Right. So in what way is what's happening in here loving your neighbor?
Well, I will interview.
See how they always use the Bible to manipulate and bring it and make it loving. Yeah. Jesus says, treat thy neighbor as thyself, right? Hi. So say there's a pedophile next door because he wants us to ignore the truth, but love our neighbor and just take their fucking words for it. Loving our neighbor and forgiving our neighbors is not enabling. If someone's out there hurting children, they should be locked away. So that way they can understand what they did and they feel the repercussions and they know it's probably best to come to God through the truth. You know what I mean? They try and fix their problem. What got them to the point where they thought that they had the right to touch a fucking child? You have to hold people accountable for what they've done. See, the thing about forgiveness is you don't have to keep those people around. You just don't want to hurt them the way they hurt you. Forgive them. For they know not what they do. Because if they were with God, they wouldn't have tried to hurt you. So that's why Jesus says you have to separate from people who are not with God. It doesn't mean you're mean and nasty to them. You have conversations with them if they want to have conversations. You're always trying to bring people who aren't with God to God. Just explain. Oh. Like, that Bible is so fucking weaponized. Oh, man. It's like I bet all the books are, you know what I mean? But no, you guys let me know or you think I'm wrong. That's why you forgive people, because if they've tried to hurt you, they're not with God. And if they're not with God, then bad things might happen to them if they don't get with God. So make bad people pay for what they've done. Let them face their humiliation, and that way you don't hold on to it and you don't get tricked and fooled to go to hell with them. You know what I mean? You're not eye for an eye. Just say, hey, sorry, you tried to hurt me. I can't have you around anymore. Hope you find yourself. Like Jesus tried telling you guys. It don't matter if you were his mother, his father, his brother, or his sister. They're no different than they were no different than anybody else. Whether they were with God, whoever was with God would be their brother and sister and mother and whatever else, you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave it at this. But anyways, see what happens is what I'm getting out of this is this politician's been kicked out of everywhere and now she's out on her own. And because all this money, it goes because of this burial thing. And she's saying, I don't want to stop the fucking money flow. I want it to go to the people. I don't want it to go to this nonsense that might not even be fucking real because nobody wants to find out, but they want to have, so they can make commissions, and you know what I mean? So they can have groups and the money flows through the groups. And because I'm going to tell you one thing before I leave, because I don't want to come off like the native people, what has happened to them, and anybody who would deny that they have been fucking knocked down and fucking treated like shit is a fucking idiot. And anybody who thinks that they haven't been killed because of somebody else's fucking pleasure is a fucking idiot, because it still gets done. Their women are being fucking just destroyed. You know what I mean? Their whole communities just fucking just the Soros brains just got them right where he wants them. You know what I mean? Like, these people don't even have clean fucking drinking water. You know what I mean? How could that be? How could that be that these people who have been here way longer than us have fucking shitty fucking communities? They have shitty fucking resources. They have shitty because they make them fucking victims. They make them fucking victims and think that they need to have all the land. That's what they need. Oh, we need our land back. We need the land. No, we humans fucking need to come together and fucking all be stewards of the fucking land. Like, that's what God left them to be, the stewards. And they were to show the others how to fucking steward the fucking land properly. Hey? Not this fucking bullshit the white man fucking brought. Hey? We destroyed their spirits. We destroyed fucking their identity. Fucking just murder, death, kill. And you got someone like fucking Adam Calhoun going, we conquered that shit. This ain't stolen land. We conquered it. Yeah, USA. What the fuck? Oh shit. You guys love being conquerors, and I don't fucking get her. You know what I mean? Good competition's good. You know what I mean? It makes men better. You know what I mean? They strive like, fuck. Wow. I'm the best, and I'm gonna stay the best. I don't want to work harder. I'll just smash the fuck out of you and destroy your life. Okay. Yeah. Luke, the girl at the rubbing tugs. You know all that. Don't stop. Why won't you stop? Stop burying yourself in your own stupidity. Hey, bud, listen, I solemnly swear I've never been a rub a tug and got tugged. Okay, little me? Never been tugged at a rub and tug. Okay. Never even got a massage at a rub and tug. So I don't know what you're trying to do. Would you make me feel about like how many men have been to a rub and tug? That would have been my past. It's not me today, lad. See, these childish behaviors of yours, I don't get it. Like, when I say you gotta have the mind of a child, I don't mean be a fucking delinquent fucking idiot, bud. We need to raise our children better. And unfortunately, look at what your children got to fucking look at. Just a scumbag loser who just likes to try and hurt people. Hey, look at me. And they're gonna have to know that their dad's ashamed of his fucking face too. Hey, man that spouts his pee hole off as much as you think he'd stand up and be a man about it. But no, not you, you little weakling. Hey, bud. I do. I show myself on every video. Yeah, sure. That might be a perception of what you want people to think you look like. Hey, although, hey, I did like that Triple T video, man. It was good and it was truthful. You know what I mean? What are we gonna do about Rocco, little me? What are we gonna do about Rocco? I'm not subbing up. I don't fucking care, really. But I would like to know what cosplay is he into this time? Which one is it this time, bud? Is he a super soldier? Is he a Diddy victim? Is he a Diddy participant? Is he gonna be a young, striving boxer? And he's gonna make his way all the way to little me. Which one is it this time, eh? Or is it gonna be a country rap superstar? Get a hold of fucking Mama P's kid. Gonna have a rap career take off. Rocco wants a piece of that payday. Hey, you want some paydays? Showing his rap skills. I should do a video for him. You know what I mean? I can't tag him because I'm not gonna watch him, but I should do one. The return of Manny. uh, nah. You're killing it with views lately. Are you making fun of my view count? Hey, I've told all throughout this whole fucking journey. I'm like, no one likes me, God. Nobody's watching. Nobody cares. And he's like, don't worry. These are for the future. Future. Hey, we're all building our own documentaries that we get to take to God, but who knows? Who knows if this is the end times? Who knows if they can make a movie out of this or what? Hey, little me? Hey? He says he was gonna call the cops on you if you made a video. I'll take care of that in the video. Go tell Rocco 911's the emergency. Canada. I don't know what you guys use. You guys use 911 as well, don't you? Tell them it's 911. Here's some man doing some satire, making fun of me because I like to cosplay all over the place and fucking be an idiot all over the internet. I don't know who I am. A super soldier? Who hurts children? Rapes his best friends? I'll make sure I tell him. I don't think Rocco's very well. You can go watch his old videos. If he took them down, you guys have access to them. You know what I mean? You guys can see he's a Diddy victim. He's been victimized by Diddy. He used to wear fucking blue Sean Johns. He was part of the crew at one time, and that. Or he's a warrior of Christ. He's out here trying to save the children. He's all about the children. You guys might want to go look into his relationship with his fucking children. And you might see on the internet, this is fucking humanity today. I don't know how a man could fucking like this is fucking gross, man. I'm like, hey, Rocco, you fucking went on the internet, dude. I don't care how mad, how fucking whatever makes you fucking say the shit that you do. But no real man would ever say, I wish my children were fucking abortions. There is something wrong inside of your head, brother. And you're not for the children. You're not for Christ. I don't know what you got going on in your brain, buddy, but fuck, stop trying to live a fantasy of fucking someone else's for crying out loud. Find out who Rocco is. Anyways, I think Rocco would have a hard time, you know what I mean? Because little me, as much as they put on that paperwork when they were fucking yanking me out of the fucking hospital, bud. The violence and suicide. There's really no evidence of it. And the police, they pretty much know me here. You know what I mean? They were around a lot. I'd love to talk to them again, really. Well, at least we can agree on one thing, on something. Oh, hey, bud. What if you end up with Rocco? Hey, you end up with Rocco at the end, right? Like I said, if there's a hell, I don't want it for you. I really don't. But I don't want to be with you at the end. That's for sure. You got a lot of learning to do. Your little soul is just, I don't know. It's not connected to the avatar bone. You know what I mean? The avatar brain is still connected to the Soros brain, and Soros brain's connected to the Rothschild brain, and the Rothschild brain's connected to the devil's brain, and the devil's brain's connected to the well, I don't know. I don't know. Is there a devil? Is there a Satan? Or does he just exist in our brains? Hey? You can pick Christ or you can pick the fucking dipshit, eh? What if it's all an illusion? Well, HK, that's a good question. I'm not even trying to rag on you for this. It's a good question. In order to find out if it's an illusion, you got to ask questions. You got to try and figure it out. You know what I mean? We could break the matrix and just asking this is what I mean. Everybody wants and has this desire to shut down the fucking world. You don't need to shut down the world to take out the dipshits. You just need to get a few motivated folks and dedicate 5 minutes of their time for their children's future, just to let the dipshits know that they can't have it. You know what I mean? Sooner or later, everybody's got to be their own fucking superhero. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to convince people to have a little bit of fun with with what's been done to them. You know what I mean? Let's not get in an utter state of stupidity where they piss us off enough where we all have civil wars and Canada's fighting against the US because fuck, it's just stupid, man. It's just stupidity. There's no need for it. But we do it because they tell us to. And we listen. It's just a different mindset, bud. Turn on your receiver to God. There's a message coming through. Just become the great believer and don't want to be a deceiver. It's not always easy and it's not always fun being with God. It hurts. And you think you're going crazy. You're like, holy fuck. Like, trust me, I question myself whether I'm a fucking nut job or not. All the fucking time, I'm like, how in the fuck can I get one person to fucking listen to me and let me know where I might be wrong? I don't need them to believe that I'm chosen because they have to be chosen. Whether I'm chosen or not has no effect on whether they are or not. Oh. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go. Well, I'm here for a while, but yeah, HK, we could break the illusion, eh, bud? Like that. We could do it easily if we just came together and understood that it was better for us to come together than keep being ran by fucking retards and being bought off. Here, sit in silence. We'll give you some comfort money. Anyways, you know what I mean? 1776 to the military. Now they're gonna fucking earn her. Anyways, you guys have a good one.